Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the George Jones Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Pottsville High School. It's 4A basketball tonight. The last regular season game of the year for both the Pottsville Apaches and the Clarksville Panthers as the teams close out their 4A competition. We'll start with the ladies' game on senior night. The senior night festivities have already taken place here, and we'll get things cranked up here momentarily. All of the starters for the Pottsville Apaches that are seniors are normal starters anyway for Coach Stephen Morgan, so nothing new there. And Justin, good evening. How are you doing this fine night?
Steve, I'm doing great. I'm glad you're back, man. I missed you.
I missed a good one, too, on the boys' side last week.
You did.
We'll talk about that more when we get toward the men's game. Let's talk about postseason play, shall we? The district tournament is going to be hosted this year in Pottsville by the Apaches. That rotates. There's no voting, bidding, any of that good stuff. And that tournament will tip off on Monday. And the difficult road loss for the Apaches in their last game at Ozark has kind of kicked the Apaches out of an automatic bye to the regional tournament. They are now sitting in third place. A half game behind Dardanelle. Morrilton long ago clinched the top seed going into the district tournament, or going into the district tournament and to the regional bye. They've clinched a berth in the regional event as well.
Yeah,
I got to turn my brain on.
It's okay, man.
But where the Lady Apaches are is they're sitting third. So as of this moment, if we played that tournament right now, the Lady Apaches would have to win a game to qualify for the regional event in Morrilton. However, that is very much subject to change as Pottsville will be taking on Clarksville. The Lady Apaches did win the first time these two met. That game was in Clarksville. And the team Pottsville is trying to catch, Dardanelle, is playing in Morrilton tonight.
Yeah.
So the Lady Sandlizers will certainly have their work cut out for them. And you can guarantee Coach McNabb is not going to take it easy on them just because her team is clinched.
Not at all. Coach McNabb never takes her foot off the gas, and that's what I love about her.
Nope, only one speed for that game. Of course, that will also be their senior night as well. So that will be interesting to see. I may be able to get us some updates on that game as the evening goes on. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't talked to Eric, who's the play-by-play guy for KVOM, who is the voice of Morrilton. I haven't sent him a note or anything, but I might try to text him here momentarily and see if we can work out some updates on the scores from there, because this game against Dardanelle is their game against Dardanelle is so important to us. So we'll come back after this 2-minute timeout, and we'll introduce the starting lineups and tip off tonight's game on the Arkansas Sports Network.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it, because first is who we are.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Gen Z is a stalled generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Back to school, yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3AutoSales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
Hey, let's meet the starting lineups for the ladies' game tonight, the first game on our schedule for the doubleheader. Starting lineup for the Lady Panthers of Clarksville. Forward number 4, junior Madison Pennington. Starting at guard, number 10, sophomore Ivy Miller. Starting at guard, number 22, a junior Macy Weathers. Starting at forward, number 33, Shelby Ross. And at forward, number 35, sophomore Fallon Houston. Those are the first 5 for the Lady Panthers. Now we'll meet the starting lineup on senior night for the Lady Apaches. Coach Stephen Morgan has had a set lineup for a while now, and I don't think it's going to change here.
Nope, no reason to.
Starting at guard, wearing number 3, junior Tawny Sweden. Starting at the point, wearing number 4, senior Harmony Garner. Starting at forward, wearing number 10, Allison Greathouse. Starting at forward, wearing number 20, will be senior Riley Irwin. And starting at the post, wearing number 33,
and senior number 33,
Annalie Pennington. And that's the starting lineup for the Lady Apaches of Pottsville. Any predictions, Justin?
Oh, I predict a fast-paced, smothering defensive game from the Lady Apaches tonight because they got a bad taste in their mouth from the other night. It was hard.
Sometimes those are hard to leave behind, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they're going to leave it on the court tonight, I got a feeling.
All right, so at center court, it's Ivy Miller for the Panthers. Jumping for the Lady Apaches, Allison Greathouse. Opening tip control to Clarksville. They'll open on offense in the backcourt. Lady Apaches knock it away, get a quick steal. That's Harmony Garner with the steal. Bounce pass across the lane to Greathouse. Excuse me, that was Sweden that got the steal. And Clarksville steps right in and steals the ball back. Going to be one of those kind of nights, eh?
They took one off the referee and got a steal.
Lady Apaches open in a zone. They spread the zone out. Pass into the low post, knocked away from behind. Good play by Harmony Garner. Garner comes out with it, sends it up the left side. Irwin to the bucket, missed the layup. Rebound on the baseline, picked up by Garner. To the left wing, Pennington for 3. Got it. Annalie Pennington with the 3 from outside. The Lady Apaches are on top 3-0. And immediately, Pottsville jumps into a 2-2-1 zone trap. They're trapping at half court. Weathers with the ball there. They get the pressure broken into the left side. 3 ball put up and is short. Rebound tipped a couple of times. Weathers can hit that shot, by the way. Just did not that time. Pottsville comes out on the run. Irwin into the lane. Right corner. Greathouse for 3. Not there. Rebound Clarksville. Ball knocked away, though. Good play by Garner anticipating it. She takes it to the basket, puts a layup off the backboard that won't go, but a foul's going to be called on the Lady Panthers.
They're going to be tenacious tonight, Steve.
Ivy Miller called for her first, team foul number 1. Harmony Garner will be at the line. That was a smart play. She acted like she was going to go back and play defense, then turned around and came up with the steal.
That's what good defenders do.
Garner hit the first free throw. Second free throw is no good. Clarksville has the rebound. Pottsville does get their press set, but they commit. Nope. Oh, the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Pottsville ball.
Great defense right there, man.
Pass comes into the baseline. Riley Irwin. Post up, down low, goes up and under the defender and scores. Riley Irwin with 4-2, and the Lady Apaches open the game with a 6-0 run. And they have time to set up the 2-2-1 zone trap. The Panthers have to hurry to get over the timeline. They do get it into the front court, but just barely, but Pottsville there to come up with a steal. Lady Apaches bring it up the floor. Boy, it's quiet in here.
It is.
Ball inside the lane. Tawny Sweden had her shot partially blocked. It's loose down low underneath the bucket. It now tied up. And it will be Pottsville ball. Pottsville's Irwin looking to trigger the play in, gets it out to Garner at the right wing. They post Irwin after she throws it in, gets it down low, had her shot partially blocked. It was a clean block, and Clarksville comes out with it on the run. Macy Weathers into the front court for Addie Cummins, her first touch of the night. Pass to the right side, knocked away. The ball is loose. Clarksville gets there first, 6-0 Pottsville. Weathers to the bucket, goes up and under. The finger roll is good. Macy Weathers with the 2-point shot. 6-2 Pottsville. Well, you knew it wasn't going to be a shutout the whole game.
No.
Backdoor cut available, and a pass into the lane to Tawny Sweden is good for the layup. Nice dish by Annalie Pennington to see the backdoor cut was available. We had a good look at that from up here, too.
Yeah, we did. Great cut by Tawny Sweden.
8-2 Pottsville with the lead. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Clarksville does get it over the timeline. Weathers to the right side. Now to the baseline. Shot from the left low block is good for the Panthers. Shelby Ross with her first bucket of the night. Pottsville tried to get the ball down low on the baseline, but a foul is committed. Foul on Clarksville. Trying to see who they put up with the foul is on. It's on Maddie Pennington. Her first, the team's second. Riley Irwin at the line will shoot free throws. First one is good.
I love watching Riley Irwin play. She is an attacker.
Into the game for the Lady Apaches, Kennedy Corbin. She wears 0. And Maylee Martin, sophomore, she wears number 2. 9-4 Pottsville. Make it 10.
Got a timeout.
Timeout on the floor, I believe called by the Panthers. 4:56 to go in quarter number 1. It is 10-4 Pottsville with the lead, and we're back after this 30-second timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Back to you.
After a very quick timeout called by Clarksville, we are back underway again with the Pottsville Lady Apaches leading 10-4. Again, 2-2-1 zone trap by Pottsville. Clarksville ball handling. That's usually not a good idea to attack a press. They get away with it as the ball comes into the front court to Ross. Ross down the lane, had it poked away from behind, and the Lady Apaches have a steal. Into the front court with speed. Harmony Garner goes to the right side. Three-pointer from the right side comes up short for Greathouse. And Clarksville with the rebound on the miss. Ivy Miller up the floor on the left-hand dribble. Goes to the right to Weathers. Weathers in traffic, had it knocked away, but I think they're going to get Corbin for the foul on the inside. A lot of contact down low, and they are going to call Kennedy Corbin for her first personal foul.
She plays great defense.
Team foul number 1 on Pottsville. Clarksville will put it in play with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. They see Weathers curls into the lane, had it knocked away. Pottsville comes out with it on the steal. Garner up the floor, both teams back, so no advantage for Pottsville. Irwin on the left wing, ball fake left, drives into the paint going to her right to Garner. Top of the circle, 3, count it.
That was deep.
3-point shot for the Lady Apaches and Harmony Garner, and Pottsville's lead is 13-4. Clarksville again gets the press broke, comes inside to Ivy Miller. She'll get it back out of traffic. 3:52 to go in the first quarter. Into the lane goes Cummings, and she'll draw a foul on the Pottsville defense. Came to a jump stop and then attacked the lane and drew the foul on Kennedy Corbin, and that's 2 quick ones on Kennedy. First free throw is good. Annalie Pennington and Tawny Sweden are back into the game. Cummins connected on the first of 2. Second one is also good. Don't have the statistics to prove it, but I think one thing that at least appears to the eye test that has gotten better for Pottsville as the year has gone by is their free throw shooting.
That is true.
They seem to be making a whole lot more of them. Harmony Garner to the baseline, got it to the left wing. Now up high, Pennington. Had a lane to the basket if she'd have kept going, but didn't see it. She'll get it back. She'd rather shoot a three anyway, as it's good. Emily Pennington with her second three of the ball game. She's 2 for 2 from 20 feet out. And 16-6, Pottsville by double figures. Cross-court pass into the lane, now to the middle to Ivy Miller. Went by one defender. Second defender blocked her shot, but is going to get called for a foul with the body. Greathouse called for her first. This is the team's third. 2 free throws coming for Ivy Miller. First one is good.
Clarksville shooting good free throws this game, too.
Mm-hmm. This is a young Lady Panther team. They are going to get better in time. Ivy Miller connects on both free throws. 16-7 Pottsville with the lead. We have 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Clarksville playing man-to-man defense. Pottsville works 3 players on the right side. They set a screen, and then stepping back is Garner to get the ball. Harmony drives into the paint, draws a double team. Outside to Pennington. They find her in a hurry. Up high, Greathouse. Garner in the lane, 10 to shoot. Garner puts it up, missed it. Rebound, Pennington. Shot clock reset to 35, and that's a double dribble. Allison Greathouse put it on the floor, stopped, and then put it on the floor again. You can do that in the NBA, but not anywhere else. Riley Irwin back into the ball game for the Lady Apaches. She has 4 early points in this ball game.
Yep.
Riley has 4, and Pennington has 6. By themselves, they've outscored Clarksville. Top of the circle, 3-ball, Cummins. That's offline. Boy, she hit a bunch of those in the game in Clarksville.
Yes, she did.
Pottsville with a rebound, bring it up the floor in transition. Irwin to the lane, 14-footer is good.
She's great from that shot.
Riley Irwin with 6. Yeah, I think Riley's one of those players that's better off shooting the ball on the move rather than coming set. Riley almost read that pass. Clarksville does get it in the front court, but barely. Down the lane comes Weathers. Had it poked away from behind. She got it back, but then got her shot blocked. Clarksville comes up with a loose ball. Cummins to the bucket. She has her shot blocked. Pottsville comes out with the loose ball. She was wondering where was the foul, and to be honest, she's probably right. Yeah. Ball comes into the lane to Irwin. Works across the lane from left to right. Bank shot is off. No good. Rebound, Cummings. Boy, Clarksville has absolutely no interest in running.
No.
They come up with a rebound, and they bring it under control in a hurry. Left wing 3-ball for the Lady Panthers is good for Macy Weathers.
Great shot.
11 for the Lady Panthers, 18-11. Pottsville with the lead. 1:20 to play in the quarter. Pennington on the baseline. Well, that's normally her shot, but it went all the way across the rim and then spun out. Pennington brings the ball up the floor to Weathers. Steps into the front court with plenty of time on the shot clock. Even all year, I still haven't gotten used to there being a shot clock in the high school game. Ross from the left side for 3 in Shelby. Ross lights it up. Panthers on a mini 6-0 run. Pottsville with the ball into the front court. Going to the basket, Sweden, and she has her shot blocked right on the baseline. It's a clean block, and it goes out of bounds. Harmony Garner back into the game. She will replace Riley Irwin. I think that's Coach Stephen Morgan getting Riley an extra minute of rest here as we head toward quarter number 2. Garner got it to Pennington in the lane. Came off a nice screen, a back pick set on the left side, and Pennington with the finish. That's a new set piece, and I like it. 20-14. Pottsville by 6. So that's the end of the Clarksville 6-0 run. Panthers look like they're going to wait on one shot, although there is a 5-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Ross on the baseline. Had it taken away down low. She was too close. She needs to be outside of the arc, I guess.
That's great defense by Tawny Sweden.
Greathouse. Pass to the corner. 3-ball out of the corner is no good for Maylee Martin. Rebound, Panthers. They have 19 seconds left in the quarter. Weathers into the front court. Pennington tried to draw a foul, and she did not. She wasn't set, Justin. That blocking foul there. You could see her shift over in front of the Panther player. Nice idea.
Yeah, good try.
Yeah, it just didn't work. Got to admire the hustle and the thought that goes into it.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out. Plus, you got to remember, Macy Weather is pretty quick.
Yeah, she is.
First free throw is good. Fallon Houston, sophomore forward, into the ball game. Speaking of getting players rest, that's what Shelby Ross is going to get, a little additional break between quarters 1 and 2. Second free throw is good. Weather is connected on both. And just like that, Clarksville within 4. Was double figures. Pennington at the right elbow. Outside Garner, an NBA range 3. That's no good. Rebound Clarksville. Length of the court pass. That may go. No, just off a little bit. I said pass. That was a shot. I thought Cummins was trying to hit somebody coming down the lane. She almost hit the basket.
That was amazing.
Ooh, that was a fun first quarter. After one, Pottsville 20, Clarksville 16. Back in a minute on the Arkansas Sports Network.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
20-16, Pottsville with the lead. Justin, what do you think about that first quarter?
That was a whole lot of fun. I enjoyed it. That's great defense, great offense.
I want to say a humongous thank you to Eric Tyler, who is the voice of the Lady Devil Dogs on KVOM radio. After one, Morrilton leading Dardanelle 17-11. We are all Lady Devil Dog fans tonight. Pottsville needs Morrilton to defeat Dardanelle to move Dardanelle back to the 2 line going into the postseason. Right corner for the Panthers. 3 ball is too strong. Pennington missed it. Rebound by the Lady Apaches. Did one Pennington rebound the miss of the other?
I think so.
I kind of think so, too. Harmony Garner with the ball on the right side. Annalie Pennington at the high post, the elbow. Nice ball fake, and then she just drives right past the defender and laid it in. Boy, that was pretty.
That was great hesitation.
That's the 10th point of the game for Annalie, just with my quick numbers in my head, which any of my professors at Arkansas Tech will tell you is not a good thing. My math skills in the head wasn't good 40 years ago. Right side, right elbow jumper comes up short. No good by Fallon Houston. Ball goes out of bounds. Lady Apaches lost it. It will go to Clarksville. Clarksville bench hollers out, we're going to run play number 1. So let's see what that is. That is handed to Addie Cummings underneath the bucket and tried to bounce it in the lane. Pottsville saw that coming and tied it up down low. Tried to get it to Houston. Good job by Irwin getting in there to tie it up, and it'll be Pottsville ball.
She's a tenacious defender down there.
Makes me wonder if Pottsville knew what play number 1 was.
I think so. She was ready for it at least.
Can't say about Coach Stephen Morgan, but I know for a fact that when he was the head man, Coach Thurman actually would try to figure out the inbound calls for the other team.
Can't blame him, man.
Yeah.
Gamesmanship.
Yep. Hey, any little advantage you can get. Great house into the lane, leaves it for Irwin. Clarksville has gone to have they gone to a zone? No, it's a man-to-man. Right side, no, it is a zone. Wing jumper is no good. Rebound tipped a couple of times. Whatever it was, it worked. Clarksville comes out with it on the run to the left corner to Cummins. Cummins with a nice ball fake, got herself open and made the jumper. Addie Cummins for 2. Again, Clarksville climbs back to within 4. Well, the way this started, I thought Pottsville was going to run away with it.
Yep. Not no more.
Greenhouse drives to a double team on the baseline, gets it out of traffic. Pennington comes left to Irwin. Irwin thought about a 3, but still had 15 on the shot clock, so that's the smart play. Keep the offense going. Backdoor cut. Ball got inside of Greathouse, who I think stepped out of bounds.
Yep.
Right idea. Just that cursed baseline got in the way. Get that thing out of the way. Maley Martin will be back into the game.
We don't need no baselines.
We don't need no stinking baselines. At least not when we have the ball. 5:50 left to go to the halftime break. 22-18, Pottsville with the lead. Rising up for three is Cummins. It goes out of bounds on the miss. It'll be Pottsville ball. I don't think that's the play Clarksville wanted right there.
No.
I am not a basketball savant, but I don't think that's the shot they wanted that early in the shot clock.
Not when you're doing shot clock ball, for sure. Not when you're playing shot clocks.
Nope.
It's different.
Clarksville is back in a man-to-man after their brief foray into a zone. Harmony and Pennington playing a two-player game up high. Oh, boy, Sweden may have got away with a double dribble there. Nonetheless, Pottsville keeps the ball. Pennington on the baseline, backs into the defender, gives it up to Sweden. Jump stop in the lane. She definitely walked there, and it didn't get called. Now an elbow smash by Clarksville out front against Irwin, and that is the whistle and a foul.
That was a Ric Flair elbow to the back right there. 30th player of the game.
The Nature Boy. Irwin puts it in play after the foul that was called on Macy Weathers, which is her first. Curling to the basket is Martin. Ball goes into the corner. Pennington for three. Goes 3/4 of the way down and then rattles out. Well, I'd have swore that was going to be chalked up.
Close.
Wow. 22-18, Pottsville with the lead. Panthers with the ball. That's Weathers cutting to the basket. Went around Pennington and laid it in.
She's quick.
Yes, she is. Makes it a 2-point ball game. Clarksville not going away. Top of the circle jump shot is no good. Well, that's a mad scramble for the rebound and a powerful board by Tawny Sweden. All right, 2 more steps back is what Pottsville needed to do. Maley Martin with her first 3 of the ball game. That was good off her hands, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Her first bucket tonight stretches the Pottsville lead back out to 5 at 25-20. 4 minutes and change left to go to the halftime break. Pottsville has been and continues to be in a zone. Clarksville does a nice job working against the zone to get it inside to Fallon Houston, and Fallon with a powerful move from the low post scores. 25-23, Pottsville with the lead. Riley Irwin drives to the basket. Her shot got blocked. Good help side defense coming over for Clarksville, and they clear the board after the block shot. Clarksville could pull to within 1 or tie the game on this possession. On the left side, Miller. Up high to Weathers. 1-3-1 is the zone by Pottsville. 15 on the shot clock. Clarksville in no hurry. Cummings with a ball fake. Drives to the elbow. Gets it outside. 17-foot jumper is no good, but Clarksville got the rebound back on the miss. Well, I thought that went out of bounds. I guess not, but the pass comes back up high. Clarksville does track it down. Pennington with the ball. They do get it inside of the low post, and the shot is good. Addie Cummins with a finish down low. 25-24, Pottsville by 1. Pottsville quickly into the front court. Fast attack to the bucket by Tawny Sweden, but the shot no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. Allison Greathouse back out onto the floor for Pottsville. Shelby Ross back into the game for Clarksville.
Yeah, timeout.
Timeout on the floor with 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Pottsville 25, Clarksville 24. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Back to school, yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3AutoSales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
Gen Z is a stall generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
So with the opening barrage of 6-0 and then 18-8, I thought Pottsville had this game well in hand. But since that point, the game has been played at Clarksville's pace. Pottsville still has the lead, but by the narrowest of margins. It's 25-24 Lady Apaches. And Clarksville with the ball with a chance to take what would be their first lead. Pottsville has gone back to the 2-2-1 zone trap. Panthers get it over the top of the trap. Ivy Miller to the baseline, and it goes out of bounds. Boy, that was a good look. If Ross catches that, she's got an open lane to the bucket, but it went out of bounds. Hey, there you are.
Yeah, my camera froze up on us.
Yeah, I went to the webcam, didn't you?
Yeah. My bad, folks.
25-24. Looking good there, Justin.
Not with this beard.
Pottsville of the front court. Great house with it. Free throw line extended. Clarksville man-to-man. Irwin attacks the man-to-man from the left side. Gets the shot to go and draws the foul. I think that's going to be on Maddie Pennington. And a possible three-point play. That is the second one on Pennington.
That's the play you want right there.
Yep. Harmony Gardner with 2, and the harm will come to the line. Oh, excuse me, not Gardner, Irwin. Bonus free throw is off the back of the rim. No good. As soon as I brag on Pottsville's free throw shooting, of course.
Oh, yeah. That's how it happens.
27-24. Panthers may have got away with a walk up high.
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
Weathers with it up high against the Lady Apache zone. 27-24, Pottsville by 3. Nice drive to the basket, but a charging foul is going to be called. Addie Cummins should have stopped and hit the pull-up jumper, but she did not. She kept going to the basket, and the Lady Apache defense draws the charge. Was that Irwin that got there?
Yeah, I think so,
I think so, too. Addie Cummings called for her first personal. Team foul number 5, although even it had been the bonus, it would not be a shooting foul. Pottsville with a high screen from Irwin. Garner goes to the right. They pick and roll. Comes inside to Irwin, and her finish is perfect.
Nice.
Play as old as the game of basketball itself, the pick and roll, and you know what? It still works.
Yep.
Ivy Miller into the lane. She draws contact, gets tripped up, and she'll earn 2 free throws.
Don't think Riley meant to do that.
No, she didn't. Riley saw the directional change a little bit too late and inadvertently tripped her up, called for the personal foul. First free throw in and out. Ivy Miller at the line will have free throw number 2. Pottsville by 5, 29-24. Both free throws are no good. Irwin there for the rebound for Pottsville. Pottsville to the baseline. Martin had a lane to attack, lost the handle on it, got it back to the right side, and the 3-ball is good. So the 3-ball stretches the Lady Apache lead to 32-24. Pottsville still trying to get a turnover at half court. Panthers get it over the line. That was a 5-point turnaround there. The 3 Pottsville got, and then the 2 possession before the Clarksville missed from the free throw line. Ball is on the floor. The near side official has a kicked ball, which you cannot do in this game.
Nope.
Kennedy Corbin and Annalie Pennington back into the game. Now, if we were in the British Premier League, that would be legal.
Yeah, I'm starting to think Pottsville needs a soccer team.
I would agree. That would be kind of cool. Can I get one of those horns? What do they call those? A vuvuzela?
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, let me get. What if I could bring one of those in here?
We got a great wrestling team. They just won state. So.
That's true. Yep. Congratulations to the Apache wrestling team.
Just saw Coach Moach a second ago.
Yep. I would imagine he's beaming proud of his wrestling team.
Oh, yeah. And the youth squad for Pottsville, they got state finals tomorrow.
Rolling to the basket, Pottsville. Shot off the backboard, Tawny Sweden with the 2-pointer. Her second bucket of the night. She has 4. And once again, Pottsville leads by 10. Clarksville got within 1, had a chance to take the lead, and since then, the Apaches have gone on a 9-0 run.
Yeah, they had enough, seems like.
Yep, sure does. One Lady Panther player went crashing to the floor, although I didn't see what happened. Pottsville has really ratcheted up their defensive intensity, and the Apaches get a steal. Coming up the floor with the ball is Sweden. Ball with it between the circles is Garner. Now Pennington. Shot clock is off. We have 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Pennington open, long 3 off the front of the rim, rattles around the rim and won't go in, and no one can control the rebound before time expires. After the first half of play, the Lady Apaches 34, Clarksville 24. I'll be back after this 1-minute timeout on the Arkansas Sports Network.
comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
As the Lady Apaches entertain the halftime crowd, a big crowd it is since it is senior night. The Lady Apaches leading the Clarksville Lady Panthers by 10, 34-24. Scoring summary, unofficial of course, Riley Irwin and Annalie Pennington have 10 points each to lead the Lady Apaches. Next comes Harmony Garner. She has 7. Tawny Sweden with 4. Bailey Martin off the bench to hit a single three-pointer in the second quarter. Lady Panther scoring, Macy Weathers with 9. Addie Cummings added 6. Shelby Ross had 5. Ivy Miller with 2. Fallon Houston had 2. And that's their 24 points. Interesting work by the Lady Apache defense in that second quarter. They held Clarksville to just 8 points.
That ain't bad at all, Steve. That's good defense.
Yep, that's quite good. So at the break, 34-24, Pottsville with the lead. We'll come back with second half action. Hopefully we'll get an update for you, too, from the ladies' game in Morrilton between Dardanelle and the Lady Devil Dogs. But in the meantime, I'm Stephen Glenn for Justin Smith. So long for just a little while.
So we're back for just a minute, folks. This is our senior band members. We're going to recognize them. We couldn't get the senior athletes and cheerleaders earlier. Sorry, folks. I didn't get here in time from work. My fault. But here we go. Wish you could see their faces, but they're facing the home crowd.
Simon Diaz.
I do love having the band. COVID years and last year, missed having the band involved. Glad they're in the gym with us tonight for senior night. Landon Jamel? Oh, I know his dad.
Gabriel Piven. Paige Potts. Hunter Runyon. Felix Sanchez. Josephine Schroeder. Hannah Story. Sarah Stringer. And Hunter Williams.
There's your senior band members this year. Glad to have them here with us. Games ain't the same without them. Need to thank 2 sponsors before we take a little break. Beacon Inc., Roy's Heating and Air, Tyson ATU. All you guys, thanks so much for joining us. D3 Auto Sales. We appreciate you greatly for being our sponsors, and we'll be back in just a few minutes on Arkansas Sports Network. Back to you, Steve.
All right, good evening once again. Sorry about the mix-up at the halftime break. I wasn't sure what team that was, but congratulations to the senior band members. So, one of the things I wanted to mention at the half in Morrilton, the Lady Devil Dogs 24, Dardanelle 19. Lady Sand Lizards keeping that close.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less. That was from watching that squad the last time when we played them. That's not a bad team. They're no pushovers either.
Yep.
But so they were going to give Morrilton everything they could. I just think Morrilton's going to come out with this one. I hope they do.
The question might arise, why do we care? Well, because at the moment, Dardanelle is sitting in that second seed, which is the other automatic bye to the regional tournament. You don't have to win a game in the district to advance. And Pottsville sitting in third would very much like that to happen.
We want it.
We want it. But first, we have to win this one.
Yep.
And that's by no means a given.
Nope. Clarksville's a good team.
Pottsville has a 10-point advantage in this game, 34-24. Both teams shooting in front of their bench. Lady Panthers have the ball to begin with, and they open up shooting a three by Macy Weathers that is offline. Rebound, Irwin. She did a smart thing, did not get up off her knees, which would have been a travel.
She dribbled it, saved it.
Yep. Pennington right side, drives to the baseline, gets double-teamed. Back to Sweden at the elbow. Sweden into the lane, split the defenders, and a nice shot by Tawny Sweden.
Great move.
That was a sweet move. Good helping defense, and Sweden just went between them and had the body control to make a tough shot.
Yep.
36-24, 12-point Lady Apache lead. That is their biggest lead of the ball game. Clarksville with the ball into the left corner. Three ball out of the corner by Clarksville, rattles around, and it's no good. Foul in the backcourt, and I think they're going to get Pottsville. Or, excuse me, they're going to get Clarksville for the foul. Foul is on Maddie Pennington, and that is her third. That is not who Clarksville wanted picking up a foul there.
Not at all.
36-24, Pottsville with the lead. We've played just a minute of this ball game's third quarter. Pass into the lane. Sweden posting up down low. Back out to Pennington. Ball fake. Drive across the lane as Clarksville's gone man-to-man this time down the floor. Pennington in the corner. Right-handed three is no good. Offensive rebound and a nice dish inside to Irwin. Shot is no good, but a foul is going to be called on Clarksville. Allison Greathouse set that play up, though, with a great look to the inside with the feed. Riley Irwin will be at the line shooting two. That foul is on Madison Pennington. That's her fourth.
Ooh.
Free throw comes up short by Irwin. Fallon Houston back into the game. Pottsville by 12, 36-24. Second free throw is perfect. Irwin with her first point of quarter number 3. It is her 11th point of the game. And those nachos that young man has sure look good as they went by.
Yeah, they did.
37-24, Pottsville with the lead. Clarksville with the ball. Lady Panthers show a half-court press, and then they drop out of it. Same 1-3-1, just played a little differently. Wraparound pass through the lane gets knocked away, and Pottsville comes up with a loose ball. Greathouse picked it up. Gave it to Pennington, who sent it ahead to Garner with a nice backdoor bounce pass inside the lane. Spinning jumper is good for Tawny Sweden. Lady Apache's making the extra pass there, leading to an easier shot. And the lead for Pottsville is 39-24. Kind of the feeling Lady Apaches could very easily take control of this game right here. Of course, as soon as I say that, they let a player drive down the lane for a layup. That's Macy Weathers picking up two. And a steal by Clarksville. Okay, so much for Pottsville taking control of the game. What do I know? Driving to the lane is Cummings. Missed the shot. Offensive putback by Houston won't go. Pottsville rebound. Outlet Irwin. Irwin down the floor. Spun through the lane and made the shot inside. Riley Irwin has 13. 41-26. Pottsville with the lead. 5:20 to go in the third. Houston at the high post, drives down the lane. Pennington caught up with her, blocked the shot, but fouled her with the body. And it'll be 2 free throws coming for Clarksville. Annalie Pennington's second personal. Team foul number 1 in the second half. There's Coach Tony Davis, the head coach of Clarksville's men. He's probably getting his crew ready for tonight's game. Free throw is offline by Shelby Ross. Well, I did catch up with Coach Hill at the halftime break. He is not going to try to do something fancy to get all 8 of his seniors starting, but he is going to get at least 3 of them starts who don't normally go. So kudos to Coach Hill. That's always tough. Second free throw is good by Pottsville.
Clarksville.
Or excuse me, by Clarksville. Ross got 1 out of the 2. Irwin on the left wing. Her 3 ball is no good. Rebound Sweden. Drives into the lane. Tried to get it inside down low to Kennedy Corbin. Pass was a little too hot to handle from that short distance and goes out of bounds on the baseline. .440 to play. Clarksville with the ball, trailing Pottsville 41-27. 4-4A basketball from George Jones Memorial Gymnasium. Weathers into the lane, feeds to Ivy Miller. Ivy went around one defender. Corbin stepped over to pick her up and will draw the foul. Corbin was saying, I did not touch her. Unfortunately, the official disagreed. And his opinion is the only one that matters.
Oh, she got 3.
As I say, it also matters that Corbin has 3 fouls. Ivy Miller's free throw is good. Miller's 3rd point of the ball game. 41-28, Pottsville with the lead. Second one by Miller is perfect. Ivy Miller has 4 in the game, all from the free throw line. Pottsville into the front court in a big hurry. Sweden right side with it. Started in the corner, dribbled up to the wing. Now it's Irwin up high. Clarksville staying man-to-man defensively. Kennedy Corbin sets a high screen. Pass comes to the right to Sweden, 18 to shoot. Ball comes into the lane. Sweden working to her left, picks up a foul on Clarksville, and Tawny Sweden will come to the line to shoot 2. Ivy Miller called for her second personal. Team foul number 3. First of 2 is on the way, banked it home.
I'll take it.
Tawny Sweden hit that shooter square, and good things happen when you do that.
Rarely miss when you hit that box.
That's right. And she banked them both in. Hey, if it works once, do it again. Made free throws, lets Pottsville set up a full court defense. It's a 2-2-1 zone trap. Lady Apaches lead at 43-29. Clarksville going backwards on the dribble. It's tied up, now knocked loose. Panthers still have it, but they're well inside the 10-second count. And that is the call, a 10-second violation.
Great defense by the Lady Apaches right there.
Yep. Harmony Garner back on the floor for Pottsville. I'll get Riley Irwin a rest. Pottsville with the ball after coming up with the stop in the backcourt. Garner up high with it. Or, excuse me, Sweden up high with it. I didn't get it right yet. It was Maylee Martin ball handling. Having a rough night tonight, folks. I apologize. Martin with it. Inside. Corbin spins through the double team. Missed the shot, but draws the foul.
Right, Steve, you're a little rusty.
Yeah. That was on Macy Weathers, her second.
Was it you that brought me this cookie, Steve?
I just got beamed in by the Enterprise.
Rock on. Speaking of it, William Shatner is going to be at Arkansas Comic-Con this next year.
Oh, cool.
I'm really excited.
Kennedy Corbin makes the free throw. Yeah, we had some of those. I want to say it was the cheerleaders that brought those. So I figured I'd grab one for you and me.
I appreciate it.
Second free throw is good by Corbin as well. 45-29, Pottsville. 45-29. That's right. Pottsville with the lead. But again, half-court trapping defense. Ivy Miller dribbles around the double team and then dribbles it off her foot out of bounds, and it will be Pottsville ball.
She's a little frustrated.
Pottsville looking for their biggest lead of the game on this possession. Maylee Martin got it inside. Nice low post pass to Sweden. She gets double teamed. Got it out of traffic to Corbin at the top of the circle. Kennedy moving left on the dribble. Posts up inside. Corbin got it down low. Split the defenders, and a shot with the fadeaway jumper is good. Nice shot by Kennedy Corbin doing hard work at the low post. 47-29 Pottsville by 18. This time Clarksville throws over the trapping defense. They get a good bounce pass into the lane to Fallon Houston, but the ball is knocked away, and Pottsville has the steal. Lady Apaches looking to go up 20 on this possession. Maylee Martin up high, got it to Corbin. Bounce pass inside, and Kennedy's shot is good. Kennedy Corbin with the bucket, and we have a timeout on the floor called by Clarksville. 2:32 left to go in the third. Pottsville 29, Pottsville 49, Clarksville 29. Back after this 1-minute timeout.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Gen Z is a stalled generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Pottsville with a 20-point advantage over Clarksville, 49-29. Men's game follows next, probably about 15 minutes between games. Clarksville attacking the Lady Apache press. Left side, 3-ball is going to be too strong for Ivy Millard. Pottsville there for the board.
Ooh.
Long outlet pass up the lane. Miller saw it coming and knocked it out of bounds to prevent what would have been an easy layup if that pass had gotten through. Pottsville will get the ball in play. Harmony Garner, who's played a good game so far tonight. She has 7 points, but also several assists. Not Garner, that's Martin ball handling to the baseline. Back to Irwin, who's re-entered the game at the timeout. Feeds it right, 3-ball put up and good. Maylee Martin. Maylee Martin with the 3-ball. That's her second 3 of the ball game. And that's the easiest assist Riley Irwin will ever get.
Yeah.
Throw it out to the wing to the open shooter, and the shooter knocks it down. Top of the circle for the Panthers. Addie Cummings into the lane. Collision in the paint, and the foul is a block call. I didn't have a good look at that one, so I'll make no comment. It's on Irwin. Riley will pick up her second. Shelby Ross's free throw is good. First of 2. That's Addie Cummings at the line. Shooting 2. Her first of 2 is correct. Her 7th of the game. Pottsville's lead is 52-30. Second free throw not there. Kennedy Corbin with a rebound. Minute 29 to go in the quarter. If it wasn't for the shot clock, you might see Pottsville hold for one shot here with the 52-30 advantage. As it is, Garner's going to go to the right on the dribble. Bounce pass to Irwin, knocked away. Clarksville with good defense has the steal. Weather sends it up the floor. Ball goes out of bounds after a bit of a scramble in the front court. Clarksville will have the ball. I had no clue who touched it last.
That was a good defense by Pennington to get down there and knock it away, prevent the layup.
Connie Sweden back in, replacing Kennedy Corbin.
Connie can post up too, so.
Yep. Inbound pass, top of the circle, open three-pointer is no good. Into the game was Megan Lindsay, a senior forward. She missed that 3. Pottsville has the rebound. We're under a minute to go. Nice pass into the lane and a finish down low by Connie Sweden.
Just talked about her posting up.
Yep. Good ball movement by the Lady Apaches. 45 seconds to go, quarter number 3. Ross had it. That goes to the right wing. To the elbow. Turnaround 15-foot jump shot by Lindsay is no good. Rebound to Pottsville. Game clock and shot clock are synced up. Lady Apaches have 26 seconds to get a shot off here. Ball is in the corner. Now to Irwin at the left wing. 17 seconds to get a shot off. Irwin surveys the lane, now puts it on the floor. Going to the basket, there's a collision in the paint, and I believe that's going to be a blocking foul on Clarksville. But it's not a bonus situation, so with 9 and 5/10, Pottsville will put it in play, baseline right. Addie Cummins called for her second personal. Team foul number 5 on Clarksville. Lady Apaches set up a stack on the left side of the court. Comes in play to Irwin on the right. 6 to shoot. Riley goes to work. Gets to the baseline. Splits a double team. Left the shot short. Got her own miss and put it back in right at the buzzer, and it will count.
Wow.
Riley Irwin with a shot at the buzzer to give Pottsville a 56-30 lead. And we'll be back after this 1-minute timeout on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
People get after it.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter as the Lady Apaches appear to be taking care of business. Or at least that was the song we heard. From Morrilton, the Lady Devil Dogs leading Dardanelle 52-29. Morrilton slowly pulling away in that ball game, and that's what the Lady Apaches need to have happen. If these scores hold up, as Pottsville leads here 56-30, Pottsville would leapfrog Dardanelle into the 2 spot, and they would play Friday at 6:40. As they would be the 2 seed going into the district tournament, and perhaps even more importantly, an automatic berth to the regionals. Ball comes inside. Now a nice bounce pass to Riley Irwin on the baseline. A nice finish by Irwin. Good pass inside by the Lady Apaches to hit the open shooter. 58-30, Pottsville with the lead. We may be heading for a sportsmanship situation here. Addie Cummins ball handling at the right elbow for Clarksville. Panthers having trouble attacking the Lady Apache zone. Ball comes inside. Shot blocked by Kennedy Corbin, but she gets called for a foul, and that will be the night for Kennedy Corbin. That will be her 5th. No, it's her 4th.
Wow. I'll take it.
Yeah. Good to be wrong. Free throw is good. Macy Weathers with the free throw. So I got 1 free throw ahead. Sorry about that. Second free throw is perfect. (58-32), Pottsville with the lead and the ball. Bailey Martin, ball handling out front. Ball comes into the paint. Tolly Sweden got it out of traffic. Found Greathouse coming through the lane. Sweden tried to give it up, and the ball is knocked away. Ivy Miller with the steal. Jump stop on the right side by Weathers. Around the perimeter to the left, Shelby Ross puts up a 3-point shot from 21 that won't go, and a rebound Pottsville. Harmony Garner all the way down the floor. Got it to the trailer Sweden. Back up top, Irwin. Yeah, Pottsville's going to run some time here. 20 on the shot clock. Corbin with it between the circles. Pass into the lane. Corbin, who posted up down low. Ball knocked away from behind. Clarksville comes up with it on the run. Ivy Miller into the lane. Split a double team. Left the layup short, and Pottsville has the rebound. Irwin tripped up in the backcourt, and neither official was watching the play. Into the lane comes Addie Cummins. Her shot is blocked. This is getting rough, guys. You're going to have to blow the whistle here in a minute.
Great job by Riley Irwin to come back and play defense and block that shot.
Foul is on Megan Lindsay of Clarksville, which is her first. There was a whole lot of contact in that possession before they finally stopped play. I really was concerned somebody was going to get hurt. Irwin ball handling up high. Again, Pottsville in no particular hurry. They still have 20 on the shot clock and lead at 58-32. 5.5 left to go in the ball game. Corbin up high, 3 players on the left side. They're saying move that way, Kennedy, which she does. 5 seconds on the shot clock. To the right, Irwin for 3. Good if it goes, but it's no good. It did beat the shot clock. Rebound by Lindsay for Clarksville. Coming up on the 5-minute mark remaining. Clarksville with a drive to the basket. Shot is blocked down low. I think Corbin got the block. Ball is loose in the corner and tied up.
Timeout.
And a timeout called by Clarksville to save the possession, I would assume. 4:59 left to go in this one. Pottsville 58, Clarksville 32. We're back after this 30-second timeout on the Arkansas Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Back to school, yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3Autosales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
58-32, Lady Apaches leading the Lady Panthers with just a tick under 5 minutes remaining in the game. Again, last we heard, Morrilton had a comfortable lead against Dardanelle. So if the game's finished like that and my bracket building is correct, Pottsville will move to the 2 line. They will be off until next Friday in the district tournament. They will play at 6:40. Inbound pass comes to the left to Weathers. Weathers into the lane, had her shot blocked by Corbin. Coming out with it, Martin. Martin into the lane, shot off the glass, won't go. Rebound Corbin. Put it on the floor in traffic, which is usually not a good idea. She gets tied up. Possession arrow will give the ball to Clarksville. Madison Pennington, the junior forward for the Lady Panthers, back on the floor. She has 4 fouls.
Drew Hollis came in.
Into the game for Pottsville, number 14, junior Drew Hollis. Clarksville with a drive all the way to the basket. Boy, nobody even stepped over on Macy Weathers, and she hit the easy layup. Coach Stephen Morgan will not be happy about that. 4:24 to play. Hollis has it, lost it, got it back, picks up the dribble, and then feeds it right to Sweden. Connie with a nice pass to Corbin down low. Kennedy's shot is no good. Boy, there's a lot of contact down low. Rebound Clarksville. Up the floor to Cummings to the basket. Hollis cuts her off. Shot is no good. Cummins got it back. Put it up. Missed it. Ball on the floor underneath the Clarksville basket. It'll be Pottsville ball.
Great block by Corbin.
58-34. Pottsville with the lead. Maylee Martin and Drew Hollis are your guards. Also into the game for the Lady Apaches is number 22, Carson Mowdy, also a junior. A lot of players on the floor now will be starters next year for the Lady Apaches. Mowdy lost the handle on the ball. No backcourt violation called as Drew Hollis went back to get it. Macy Miller steps in front of a pass and has a steal. Or I said Macy. Ivy Miller with the steal. Takes it all the way to the basket, lays it up with the left hand, and I think Clarksville takes a timeout. Somebody took a timeout anyway. 3:27 left to go in the ball game. 58-36, Pottsville with the lead. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full time.
While I work full time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Little bookkeeping here. That timeout was actually charged to Pottsville. I was looking at Clarksville coach. He stood up after the made shot to ask for a timeout, but Coach Siebenmorgan had already had one granted his way. Well, Justin Smith, this is so much fun. You want to do one more in a minute?
Oh, yeah.
Lady Apaches pretty comfortably ahead in this one, 58-36 with 3:24 to play in the ball game. And Coach Siebenmorgan will tell you there is no such thing as a comfortable lead. Dribble drive into the lane for the Lady Apache is Malin Martin, and she'll hit the shot. She has 8 in this game. She's looking for double figures. Also into the game for Pottsville, number 1, Macy Snyder, the junior.
Oh.
And the ball stops right at the back of the rim.
Wow. That's awesome.
Hey, Space, go down there and knock that out of there.
Oh, man. That was spectacular.
One of the officials able to get the ball off the back of the rim. I was hollering at the Clarksville play-by-play guy, Spaceman. He has the ups to go get it.
Yeah.
You could give me a 10-foot ladder, and I still couldn't have gotten up high enough to knock that out.
I feel that, Steve.
That's actually a alternating possession tie-up, and the ball goes to Clarksville. Miller routes through the lane, misses the shot. Offensive rebound by Cummings. Her shot is no good. Another offensive rebound draws a foul on the Lady Apache defense. Carson Mowdy called for the foul. That's still just the 15th foul on Pottsville in the second half. Clarksville, the quick set piece, gets it into Miller. Left-handed shot is no good. And the rebound is tied up in the lane. Pottsville will get the ball on the alternating possession. All right, so I got a final for you from Morrilton. Lady Devil Dogs, 73.
Ooh.
Dardanelle, 39.
Ooh.
Pottsville still has to win this one, though, to climb over Dardanelle. Pass to the baseline. Big collision down low. The ball got inside. Sophia Salazar is into the game for the Lady Apaches. She absorbed a lot of contact. There was a foul called on the play. It is on Macy Weathers, which is her third. Avery Chronister, sophomore guard, wearing number 14, checks in for the Lady Panthers. Pottsville leads this 60-36. Gracie Dean, sophomore guard for the Lady Panthers. Also into the game, replacing Ivy Miller. Miller will, I believe, be done for the night, having scored 6. Madison Pennington will come to the bench for Clarksville. Now free throws for Carson Mowdy. The right-hander puts it up, no good. Salazar with a rebound. Got it back out front. Right side three ball is offline. Drew Hollis missed it. Pottsville got the rebound. Nice job down low by Salazar coming up with a loose ball, but then she fell down, and when she fell down, she landed right on the baseline. Also in for Clarksville, wearing number 12, sophomore Paige Banning. I had to get Paige's name in there, or Coach Banning could never forget me. Neither would her mom, Miranda, who, by the way, is here tonight. 60-36, Pottsville with the lead. We're coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the game. Ross fires up a three and connects. Shit would be Ross. Has 9 in the game for Clarksville, her first 3 of the second half. 60-39, Pottsville with the lead. We're looking for the final score now. Maley Martin on the right side. Got it inside to Salazar. Or excuse me, got it inside to Mowdy, then back out to Salazar. And the ball goes to Martin on the right side. Baseline drive. Oh, nice pass into the lane. Wide open down low was Carson Mowdy, and she knocks down the 2. And a Another shift change by Pottsville. 5 new players on the floor. Into the game for Pottsville. Number 10 is Allison Greathouse. Number 33, Annalie Pennington. Number 12, Lakin Reed, a junior, back into the ball game. And number 20, Riley Irwin, back in, along with Harmony Garner. And I'll tell you what Coach Stephen Morgan is doing here. He wants his seniors to get one more round of applause in their last regular season appearance.
Yeah, but don't blame him.
In fact, if he can, he's probably going to see if he can get a timeout called and then bring him out. Pottsville with a steal. Outlet comes to Garner. Pottsville's going to spread it out in a 4-corner attack as we come up on a minute remaining in the ball game. 62-39, Pottsville with the lead. Pass into the lane, knocked away. Pottsville came up with it. To the right wing, Pennington. They get it into the post, down low to Reed. Lakin back out of traffic. I think the seniors want Lakin to shoot the ball. I think they want to get her a score. Yeah, Coach Stephen Morgan takes the timeout so his seniors can get one more round of applause. And there it is as the crowd realizes the Lady Apache seniors coming off the floor for the last time in the regular season in their careers. That's always a moment you'll never forget.
Nope, not at all.
So we're looking for the final score here. Clarksville with the ball. Pottsville leading 62-39. Again, I will tell you, if I'm doing the bracket correct, the next game for Pottsville will be on Friday at 6:40. Left side 3 ball by Ross is no good. Pottsville has the rebound on the miss.
Elizabeth Brock.
Into the game for Pottsville, number 15, Elizabeth Brock, sophomore. Out high with the ball. On the right side, Brock put up a jumper and she'll score. Elizabeth Brock in the score sheet with a bucket. Also into the game for the Apaches, number 30, Lucia Deza. Number 21, Audrey Burge into the game. Shot out of the corner is no good, and that's your ball game. The final score, Pottsville 64. The Lady Panthers 39. I'll come back after this 1-minute timeout to wrap it up from George Jones Memorial Gymnasium.
There's a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Final score, Pottsville 64, Clarksville 39. Leading scorer for the Lady Apaches, Riley Irwin, in her final game as a senior in the regular season, had 17.
Wow.
Tawny Sweden had 14 for the Lady Apaches, and Annalie Pennington had 10. She did not score in the second half. In fact, they did not use her a whole bunch in the second half as Coach Stephen Morgan got her some rest. Maylee Martin off the bench had 8. Kennedy Corbin with 6. Carson Mowdy off the bench with 2, and Elizabeth Brock came off the bench for 2. Panthers leading scorer, Macy Weathers, with 15. So with the win, Pottsville will secure the number 2 seed into the district tournament. They will play Friday at 6:40, and we'll have that game here for you on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Yes, sir.
I'm Stephen Glenn. So long for just a while until the men's game in about 8 minutes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the George Jones Memorial Gymnasium. We have 4A conference basketball for you tonight. On the men's side, the Pottsville Apaches will be hosting the Panthers of Clarksville. Senior night for the Apaches, and you'll notice a little different starting lineup. But first, let's introduce the starters for the visiting team, the Clarksville Panthers. They will start. Junior wearing 0 is Luke Moore. Wearing number 11, his 0, Cannon Davis, a junior. For the Clarksville Panthers, they will also start number 11, senior Braxton Payne. Wearing number 15, junior Caden Martinez. And at the post, junior number 44, Gage Reed. Now let's catch the starting lineup. Tony Davis is the head coach for the Clarksville Panthers. Now the Pottsville Apache starting lineup. Starting the seniors for Pottsville, number 4, Jason Asner. Number 12, senior Landon Stanley. Number 20, senior Eli Nason. Senior number 30, Nate Maggard, will be starting at 1 forward. And at the post, number 33, Landon Martin, who is a senior. Yes, the Apaches have 2 other seniors. They will not be starting because they normally are a part of the starting lineup. Apaches coached by Garrett Hill. Looking at the bracket for the district tournament, unless I am mistaken, Pottsville is locked into the 4th seed regardless of what happens in this ball game. Is that your understanding, Justin?
I believe so, Steve.
We are getting ready for the tip-off. Landon Stanley will be jumping against Gage Reed. Reed is relatively new into the starting lineup for Clarksville. Pottsville gets possession of the opening tap, and the offense is underway. Working to the left. Dribble drive to the baseline. Landon Stanley, pull-up jumper, good. Well, Landon Stanley is quick off the bounce.
He can be, yes, sir.
Pottsville with a 2-2-1 zone trap. Panthers attacking up the near sideline. Payne is double-teamed on the near sideline. He tried to bounce it off an Apache player and succeeded, as it will be Clarksville ball. Nice defensive effort by Nate Maggard along the near sideline along with Landon Martin. Panther ball. They'll take their time, at least early on, I would think. Pottsville in a 3-2 zone. You invert the 2-3. Different rules of coverage, too. Pass comes inside to Gage. Gives it along the baseline. Power shot from down low is good. Martinez from down low. Caden with the bucket. Good power move by Martinez. Pottsville into the front court. They start the attack going right against the against the Clarksville zone. 3 ball, perfect. Landon Martin with the 3 out of the wing. That was a 1-3-1 zone, and Martin just rose up and shot over it. Pottsville again battling at midcourt. They almost got the turnover. Nason just a step late getting there. Drive on the baseline, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. 5-2 Pottsville. 6:48 to play. We're just underway in the men's game. Panthers get in play in the near corner. Boy, I sure thought Braxton Payne was going to shoot a 3 there, but what do I know?
He's ready to pull that trigger.
Ball comes to the left side to Davis. Payne again to Martinez on the baseline. Backs into the defensive Nason, and the shot is up and good. Cade Martinez with 2. Eli Nason played defense pretty well. Martinez just made a tough shot. Landon Stanley into the lane, gets triple teamed. Got it back outside to Martin. Martin down low to Nason. Nason had it poked away and taken away, and Clarksville has the steal. 5-4 Apaches by a single point. Number 34, Luke Siebenmorgan had the ball top of the circle to Gage. Gage with a dribble drive. His shot off the backboard is no good. Gage battling for it, as is Martinez, and Martinez came up with it and drew the foul from the Apache rebounders. A foul is called on Nate Maggard. It'll be his first. Team foul number 1. Ball comes into the corner on the set piece. 3 ball from out of the corner by Stephen Morgan is no good, but the long rebound controlled by Clarksville. Pass into the lane knocked away, but Martinez got it anyway. He gets tied up down low. This has turned into a wrestling match.
Yeah, it is.
We need to get some of the wrestlers out there for that. They know what they're doing. Yeah. Foul is called on Pottsville's Eli Nason. And now the 3 senior starters in the ballgame will come to the bench to a nice round of applause. Carson Palmer, also a senior, into the ballgame for the Apaches. And Carson Palmer read the set piece, guys, the steal. He leads a 4-on-1. Carson Palmer, pull-up jumper, good.
Nice.
Pottsville really sprinted down the floor hard. Also into the game for the Apaches, number 25, senior Nico Ibarra. Ball into the lane. Clarksville to the right side. Nice drive in the press attack. Braxton Payne takes it to the basket and scores. And one of the Apache players crashes into the official. He says, I'm all right, play on. Ibarra ball handling out high to Palmer. Fake left, drive right. Outside it comes to the left. Martin.
Ooh.
Foul called out on the floor on the Panthers. Gage Reed called for the push. Pottsville ball baseline left. Carson Palmer will trigger it in. Has Daly down low, got it to him. Daly missed the shot because of a foul. He got hacked on the arm. Landon Daly, a senior, back into the ball game.
He had a great game last against Ozark Steve.
Don't know about the great game, but he sure had one great shot.
Yeah, it was.
Speaking of one shining moment, Landon Daly will be at the line shooting a couple. I work with his dad, and we talked about that at length. Sorry I couldn't have been here for that, but I was very much under the weather.
It was fun.
7-6, Pottsville by 1.
Really? Cheerleader cookies are good, Steve.
The one I had was delicious. Second free throw, no good, so Daly just goes and grabs his own rebound and gives it to Ibarra. I thought he was going to get an assist out of it. Palmer left side rises up for the tray and nails it. So give the assist to Ibarra instead. Wish you could make it like hockey where you could give more than one assist on a scoring play.
That'd be nice.
Oh, what do I know? Pottsville leads it 10-6. Panthers on the attack. Cannon Davis got it back to the left wing at the 28-foot marker. If there was one, was Payne. Actually, there is. It's just not on the floor. Ball to the left side, anticipated and stolen. Pottsville with a steal. Coming up the floor, Landon Stanley in transition. Hits the layup, and Coach Davis wants a timeout. 4:32 left to go. Quarter number 1. Pottsville 12. The Clarksville Panthers 6. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout on the Apache Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Keep it real, keep it Tyson, Steve.
I believe it. Wonder if that hot dog you're munching on there came from Tyson. I actually bet it did.
There's a good chance.
Pretty good dog, it looked like.
I wouldn't complain.
Of course, I've never met a hot dog I didn't like.
Not a one.
12-6, Pottsville with the lead. Clarksville with the press attack. They get into the front court. Luke Stephen Morgan ball handling out front. Now they're going to feed it to the low post, and back outside it comes. Gage Reed now with it down low. 15 to shoot. 3 ball from the right. The left-handed shooter is good. That's Stephen Morgan. Luke Stephen Morgan knocks down the three-point bomb. Right side, Landon Stanley tried to answer for Pottsville from 3, but left it short. Rebound Davis. 12-9, Pottsville with the lead. Clarksville up the floor with the ball. I wonder if Luke Stephen Morgan is any relation to Coach Drew.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's from the Scranton area, if memory serves.
Yep.
Pottsville on the fast break. Good no-look pass to Stanley. Attacks the basket, has his shot blocked. Ibarra got in there. Good athleticism there to get the rebound. To Daly, open for 3. He's Steph Curry now. Offside rebound by Pottsville. Tie block shot. If that's a clean block, that should have been a tie-up. Oh, well. Luke Stephen Morgan has it. 12-9. Pottsville with the lead. Apaches in a 1-3-1 zone. And anticipating the play was Daly. Well, that was a good play. Landon to the basket. Missed the layup because of a foul on Clarksville. Landon Curry. I kid because I care. Foul is on Cannon Davis. It is his first. His dad, Robert Daly, is a math teacher at the middle grades, which is where I work. Free throw is no good.
I remember when it was just Robert and Shelley before they had kids.
Yeah. Well, I actually broadcast Robert's high school ball at Russellville, Cyclone Country, and then his older brother, Donnie, who is now a big-time official in the NCAA, which I think is pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Second free throw would not go through. Panther rebound. They trail it 12-9. Into the game for Clarksville, number 5, Jeremiah Estep. The ball is at mid-floor. There is a rugby scrum for the ball. It'll be Panther ball on the tie-up. Robert was more of a low post kind of player. Robert was kind of a power guy down low for the Cyclones. Donnie could play inside or out. Donnie was a very good three-point shooter. Also a pretty good three-point shooter for Arkansas Tech.
Oh.
Pass comes into the lane of Martinez. Puts up a shot that's blocked by Daly, but Daly got him with the body, and the official calls the foul on Landon, which is his first. I already show that as the third team foul. Well, both teams have 3.
Yeah, I think Landon takes after his dad in that low post ability.
Caden's free throw is good. Into the game for Pottsville, number 2, Dawson Fryer, who, if I remember right, played a pretty good game at Subiaco.
He did.
Landon McNeely, sophomore, back into the game. McNeely's getting some more playing time, too.
Yeah, he has.
Martinez connects on both free throws. Coach Hill must be liking the work that he's getting from McNeely.
He's getting a lot of good rebounds on the defensive end, playing good defense.
Pass to the baseline, a little too high to handle for the Apaches.
That would have been high for Shaq to handle.
Yep. That was intended for Landon Williams, the junior, who's also checked into the ball game. 12-11, Pottsville by 1. Clarksville looking for their first lead of the ball game. Although they're coming up on the 10-second count, they just beat it into the front court.
Barely.
A double team by the Apaches. Nice job by Stephen Morgan getting through the double team. Ball into the lane, knocked away and stolen. Good play down low by Landon McNeely to get the steal to Ibarra. Ibarra has his shot spiked. Clarksville comes out with it on the run. Stephen Morgan to the front court. Bounce pass to the right side to Estep. Estep with a nice move, went by the defender and laid it in for 2. That gives Clarksville their first lead of the game, 13-12. You were saying.
Not what Coach Hill was looking for.
Nope. Free ball by Stanley is no good. Rebound Pottsville. Landon McNeely, you were saying getting more rebounds. He did there. He just went over Clarksville to get that one. Hey, the officials are letting him play too, so why not? Go for it. Clarksville in a 1-3-1. Ibarra right side. Ooh. 3 is perfect. Nico Ibarra with the triple, and it's 15-13, Pottsville by 2. We have 1:20 to play in the first quarter. Pottsville with a full court defense. This is a 2-2-1 zone trap, and the 35-second clock gets down to 25, which means a 10-second violation.
Great defense by the Apaches right there.
Cole Lindsey and Philip Taylor into the game for Clarksville. Landon Martin and Nate Maggard back out on the floor. Coach Hill liking the work he got from Maggard starting. Got him back out there. 15-13, Pottsville. Pottsville with the ball in the corner. Landon Martin thought about a 3, but decided against it. Brought it back outside. Still lots of time on the shot clock. Another high pass almost thrown away, but Maggard went up and got it. Pass comes up high to McNeely. To the baseline. Pottsville with 10 to shoot. Right side. Long 3 comes up short by Landon Martin. Rebound Panthers. 15-13 Pottsville with the lead. Estep into the front court. Tried to get it down low. About 3 Apaches saw that coming, and they all knocked it away. Pottsville with a quick pass up the floor. Almost thrown away, but a nice job saving it by Fryer. Now Dawson gets it in the corner. But it was another pass almost too high.
Risky pass is going to turn into turnovers if you're not careful.
Yep. McNeely with it at the high post, goes to Fryer. Nice head and shoulder fake. Got within 15, missed the jumper. I believe that was McNeely who got the rebound. Got it inside the lane. Shot good. Whistle foul, Clarksville. Landon Martin with the two-pointer. Nice assist by McNeely. And we'll have a possible three-point play for Landon Martin.
Great hustling up and down the floor by McNeely.
Great hustle and great strength that time. He just out-muscled the Clarksville player. One shot bonus is perfect for Landon Martin. He has 8 of the Apaches' 18. 10 seconds left to go. Clarksville almost walks with it. They get it to E-step, sends it ahead to the front court, and goes out of bounds. Clarksville's going to turn it over with still 5 seconds remaining. I think Pottsville has put every shooter on the floor they have now.
Pretty much, yeah. Don't blame them.
5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Carson Palmer will put it in play. He gets the ball in play to Maggard. They call play Arkansas. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Pottsville's not going to get a shot off. They forgot how much time was left. Don't think Pottsville's Nate Maggard recognized the situation. 18-13 at the end of the first quarter. Pottsville with the lead. We're back after this 1-minute timeout on the Apache Basketball Network.
Yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3AutoSales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Apaches kind of lost situational awareness there. They had plenty of time to get the ball up the floor, especially since the Panther defense wasn't challenging them in the backcourt. But I think you had at least a couple of players for the Apaches that had no idea how much time was remaining. 18-13, Pottsville still with the lead. And it'll be Pottsville ball to begin the second quarter of play. Landon Martin, Nico Ibarra, Carson Palmer, Landon Stanley, and Landon McNeely, the 5 to begin the second quarter for Pottsville.
Deep three.
Long 3 put up by the Apaches. Landon Stanley is offline. No good. 18-13, Pottsville with the lead, and a steal by the Apaches. Landon Stanley to the baskets. Went by the defender and lays it off for 2.
I'll take it.
Landon Stanley with the two-pointer. Pottsville again with their press, and Carson Palmer gets the steal. Looks off the defense, takes it to the basket, and lays it in for 2. Carson Palmer with the bucket. And Clarksville throws it away again. That's 3 straight turnovers against the Apache press.
That's great defense and great hustle by Carson and Landon.
22-13, Pottsville with the lead. McNeely on the left side to Ibarra. Ball fake. Downloading McNeely to the baseline. Martin, right side Palmer for 3. No. Rebound McNeely. Landon McNeely down low with a nice move. Missed the shot. Offensive rebound and put back by Landon Martin for 2. Pottsville tenacious on the boards that possession. Apaches open the second quarter with a 6-0 run. And the Apache defense has a double team in the front court. Ball comes to the left side. Now to the left wing for Siebenmorgan. Thought he might shoot that one. Carson Palmer stepped in front of the pass, has a steal, takes it to the basket, missed the layup, hustling down the floor. Martin, he got it back out of traffic to Palmer, and the Apaches reset and then throw it away again.
Lazy pass. Got to make better passes.
That has been a problem that has hawked this group the entire year.
Yep.
That's got to be frustrating. 24-13, Pottsville with a lead. Clarksville into the front court. We have 6:12 to go in the second quarter, and we have a whistle. Not sure what the call is going to be. It's going to be a tie-up. It'll be Pottsville ball.
Great hands by Nico.
No, excuse me, Clarksville ball. Yeah, Nico created that tie-up for sure. Landon Daly back into the game. He will replace Landon McNeely.
He had some great minutes there.
Trying to think if he had 3 or 4 rebounds.
4.
Had 4 and not a whole lot of time. Clarksville ball, 20 on the shot clock. E-step out high with it to Siebenmorgen. Back to E-step. Into the left corner. 3 ball for the Panthers is no good. Rebound tipped a couple of times. Ibarra kept it alive. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarksville in the corner. It'll be Apache ball. Pottsville by 11 with 5:55 to go in quarter number 2. Landon Stanley will start the play from the left wing. Clarksville is showing a willingness to extend the defense a little more this possession. Ibarra has it to the corner, Stanley. Back to Ibarra, open for a long 3. That's no good. Rebound Panthers. Braxton Payne with the board. Got it to Martinez on the baseline, who got knocked down, and the Apaches get called for the foul. Martinez gets up. I'm glad he's all right. That was a hard collision. Nico Ibarra called for his first personal foul. That's team foul number 4 on the Apaches. Panthers will put it in play. They set a back pick. Martinez comes off of it. He's not open. Good switching by the Apache defense. Ball comes into E-step. Gave it up. Got it back. 29 on the shot clock. Martinez in the left corner puts up a 3 that's no good. Nice job by Landon Martin reading that. He has the board all the way up the floor with speed to the basket. Missed it. Rebound Stanley. Up top to Carson Palmer. Left side it comes to the wing to Martin. Ibarra up top. 3 ball. No good. Rebound cleared by Martin. Martin will put up a long shot that's no good. And the rebound last touched on the baseline by Nico Ibarra. Pottsville rushing some 3-point shots in the last few possessions.
A little bit.
Cole Lindsey back in for Clarksville. For Pottsville, number 2, Dawson Fryers back out on the floor, as is number 5, Landon Williams. Basically 4 guards in the game right now, along with Landon Daly for the Apaches. Clarksville gets it over the front court. Left side, 3 ball out of the wing is good. Nobody went to guard Braxton Payne, and he said, okay, I'll just make a 3.
Can't leave him open.
No, he made a bunch of those in the game in Clarksville. Ball tipped away by Payne. He got it on the run out to the basket. Layup, good. Braxton Payne on a personal 5-0 run, and he pulls the Panthers to within 6 at 24-18. Pottsville's the Apache offense has come up really cold. Fryer to the baseline. 12-footer is no good. Rebound by Gage Reed.
He has a great mullet.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. 24-18, Pottsville by 6. Panther ball. We're under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Solid defense by Dawson Fryer, getting an E-steps grill. Ball out front, almost knocked away and stolen by Fryer. Martinez open in the left corner, and he'll put up and score a 3. Pottsville wants a timeout. Panthers on an 8-0 run. Timeout on the floor with 3:42 to go in the second. 24-21. Pottsville with a lead. Clarksville with momentum, and we're back after this 30-second timeout.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
I believe that is the 4th empty possession in a row by the Apaches, and by empty possession I mean not scoring. And that has allowed the Panthers to hang around. They've closed to within 3 at 24-21. It was a 14-point Apache lead not long ago.
Boys are trying to impersonate the girls.
Yeah, that went back and forth a couple of times in the first half of the ladies' game. Lady Apaches did pull away in the end, but it was a tussle. Evan Fugate Jr. into the game for Pottsville. Left side, 3 ball. Stanley got it. Landon Stanley with the triple.
We needed that.
His 7th of the game, and yes, they did. 27-21, a 6-point lead for Pottsville. Clarksville with the ball. Apaches zoning up defensively. They've got Daly kind of in the middle of the zone. Dawson Fryer kind of at the top of the zone. Martinez with it for Clarksville, 15 to shoot. E-Step with it on the right side. Fugate steps in front of him in the matchup. E-Step rises up for 3 with 5 on the shot clock, and he nails it. You didn't need that phone to work anyway, did you?
Oh, it's okay.
Left side, 3 ball. Landon Stanley connects.
Great ball movement.
Landon Stanley knocks down the 3. 30-24 as the teams trade threes. I looked up from my score sheet. Do you remember who hit that last Panther 3?
That was redhead number 5.
E-Step. Okay. Thank you. I looked up from my sheet and suddenly my brain turned off.
I had to pay attention to my ginger brethren.
Foul is called on the defense. The foul is on Landon Daly of Pottsville. Landon's second. Pottsville by 6, 30-24. Panther ball, baseline right. Cole Lindsay will trigger it. Pottsville in a zone on the inbound. Comes in play to Payne. Fresh shot clock for Clarksville. Kind of think maybe the AAA needs to revisit these shot clock rules on when the shot clock resets and when it doesn't.
Yeah.
Reed got it on the inside, sent it across the lane right to Lindsay. Skip pass to the left corner, Martinez. Pottsville adjusts as well. Pass to the right side. 3 ball is good. Broxton Payne with the 3. Pottsville got a hand on that too.
Yeah, that was off Dawson Fryer's head.
Martin to the baseline, gets double teamed, tried to get it across the lane to McNeely, and it's knocked away and stolen. Landon McNeely snuck back into the game, and I didn't see it. 30-27, Pottsville with a lead, 1:40 to go. Clarksville within 3. He step out high with the ball. Just hanging onto the ball, but nobody's guarding him, so no 5-second count. E-Step with a long 3, about 24 feet, no good. Panther rebound, back out front to E-Step. Into the lane to the right side, another Panther 3, that is no good. Another Panther rebound. Right wing 3 is good by Cole Lindsay. Clarksville shot 3 3-pointers that possession and finally got one to go. Long 3 by Landon Stanley is no good. The Panther defense has pushed Pottsville about a step further out on the floor to shoot threes, and I don't think the Apaches realize it, but that's where a lot of these misses are coming from. It's easy for me to see sitting up here in the stands.
Yep.
I'm not so sure you know that when you're on the floor. Landon Martin is called for his first personal foul for Pottsville. Team foul number 6. We have 1 minute remaining in the quarter. Carson Palmer with some tough defense in the backcourt. Martinez just into the front court, walked with the ball. There was no call. Ball gets knocked into the backcourt, but by Pottsville, so Clarksville can go get it. He step into the front court. Oh, good hustle play by Pottsville. Catching up with that was Landon Stanley. Got the steal. Set it ahead into the front court to Martin, and a whistle on the play. 2 shots coming on the Panther foul. Braxton Payne called for the personal.
Great heads-up play. Great hustling.
Landon Martin with that good hustle will earn himself a couple of free throws. First one hits off the back of the rim, goes straight up, comes straight down, and it's good. 31-30, Pottsville by 1, 39 6/10 remain. Second free throw is also good. Landon Martin perfect from the line, 3 for 3. 32-30, Pottsville with a lead. Again, the Apaches pressing full court. E-Step gets it in the front court for the Panther. Bounce pass to the left wing, Payne. Braxton into the lane. Pull up 14-footer. It's no good. Rebound, Pottsville. Landon Martin cleared it. Starts it up the floor to Stanley on the right side. The trailer is Ibarra filling the lane to the baseline. Good look to McNeely. His shot off the back of the rim. No good. Boy, good ball movement that time, but it wouldn't go down. Rebound, Panthers. They're going to wait for one shot with 9 on the shot clock. Although Payne really needs to get into the front court. They wasted a lot of time there. 2 on the shot clock. Gage turns around, fires a 3, and missed it. And we are at the end of the first half of play. Pottsville had a 14-point lead at one time, and then the Panthers came roaring back to close to within 2. Did you get that Panther roar? You like that?
Yeah.
At the half, Pottsville 32, Clarksville 30 back after this 1-minute timeout on the Apache Basketball Network. Thank you, Coach. Good game.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
And welcome back to the George Jones Memorial Gymnasium. A couple of things to cover here. Coach Siebenmorgan from the Lady Apaches was kind enough to bring over a bracket that has the girls' game, an official bracket now, so we can tell you for sure what's going on. But before we get to that, let me run down the scoring from the first half of play as Pottsville leads this game 32-30. Behind 10 points each for Landon Stanley and Landon Martin. 7 points for Carson Palmer. Nico Ibarra hit a 3 in the first quarter, and Eli Nason had a bucket for 2. But I'd remiss if I didn't at least mention the half played by Landon McNeely. He has 5 or 6 rebounds at least for the Apaches. We don't keep rebounding stats, so I'm no help there. Clarksville's leading scorers, Braxton Payne with 10, Caden Martinez with 9 points. So now let's talk about the ladies district tournament that's going to be hosted here in Pottsville. Justin, you've had a chance to look that over. Any thoughts on the way the bracket has broken down?
Well, the Wednesday game at 4 o'clock is not going to be any fun because that's a tight one for parents to make. But Fountain Lake Clarksville game should be a good one. Ozark Waldron Monday should be a good game. Lower end of the bracket. See if somebody's got a shot come in from the bottom.
All right. Well, let me give you the rest of the look then. On our side of the bracket, the teams we're going to really need to pay attention to: Clarksville, Fountain Lake, and Dardanelle. Pottsville is off until 6:40 on Friday, and again, they'll either get Clarksville, Fountain Lake, or Dardanelle. That'll be determined Friday. The tournament takes Thursday off. Morrilton, undefeated Lady Devil Dogs, the top seed of the event. They will have their first game Friday at 4. They've got the early game on Friday. They'll play either Ozark, Waldron, or Mina. So again, in a nutshell, Pottsville will play the ladies their next game at 6:40. All right. In the men's game, 32-30, Pottsville with a 2-point lead. We'll come back with second half action in about 6.5 minutes, something right along that line. I'm Stephen Glenn. So long for just a little while. But for all I know, you may be right. Billy Joel filling the air here at the Apache Gymnasium as Pottsville's men have a 32-30 lead over the Clarksville Panthers. Pottsville a couple of times in that half had a double-figure lead, but that nasty old Panther just won't go away, will he?
No, it's like we're in the Clarksville gym and crazy things are happening.
Weird stuff has happened to Pottsville over the years at that gym. Although some interesting stuff has happened to Clarksville in this gymnasium. They won a regional championship in this gym. That was back when they had Lee, the Lee family. We'll call it that because they weren't all brothers, but I think he had two brothers and a cousin. That team, I think it actually went on and won the state that year.
I cannot remember.
Under Coach Davis.
Team.
That was a very good team, and I think they had 3 players on that team go on and play college basketball. They had another one who went on to play college basketball, but I don't think he hit the floor. I don't think he was ruled ineligible by the AAA.
Oh, that's no fun.
Nope. I don't remember why either. That's been a while ago. That was more than an hour or two ago, and that's about the length of my memory.
I'm not a big fan of the AAA on the best of days.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I don't get invited to their Christmas parties for sure. Pottsville will have the ball to begin quarter number 3. Panthers open in a 2-3 zone. Pottsville back to more of their standard starting 5 after Coach Hill did a nice job of celebrating senior night. Got his 3 seniors who don't see a lot of action on the floor to start. Pottsville with the ball working around the perimeter of the Panthers zone. They have 10 to shoot. Landon Martin up high with it to Ibarra to the baseline. Pull up 15-footer, no good. Rebound cleared by Braxton Payne. Panthers could tie or take their first lead of the ball game with this possession. They trail it by 2. Martinez dribbles between a double team, still double teamed. Ball knocked away. Martinez tracks it down. 20 to shoot. Payne from the right. 3 ball. No. Rebound tipped around, and it's tied up on the baseline. I said Payne shot that. That's not correct. Payne was there for the rebound.
No, Siebenmorgan.
Yeah, Siebenmorgan was the shooter out of the corner. Back pick set for Davis. Or Martinez, rather, not Davis. He got to the baseline. Drive by Payne on the baseline to the bucket. Will draw a foul on the Apache defense. To get Ibarra for that, I think? Daly, 24, not 25. And that's Landon's 3rd. Clarksville can tie this game from the line, although they will not, as the first free throw is no good. Braxton Payne has 10 in the ball game for Clarksville. Landon McNeely back into the contest. Second free throw is no good. Well, it's not like a good three-point shooter to not be really good from the line, and neither one of those had a chance to go in.
Not at all.
He may be tired. 7 minutes remaining in the quarter. Pottsville with the ball. We got to come up with a nickname for McNeely with his rebounding prowess. Carson Palmer with the ball on the right side. Free throw line extended. Gave it up. Got it back. Palmer to the baseline. Bounce pass to Stanley. Boy, there's that skip pass that scares me every time they take it, but that one worked. Skip it back to the near side again to Palmer. 7 to shoot for Pottsville. Ibarra, good no-look pass down low, but Stanley couldn't finish, but there's McNeely to put it back.
He's been great the past couple games.
Landon McNeely is everywhere. 34-30, Pottsville by 4. That was a big possession, by the way. Nice offensive putback, and that's another rebound. Into the lane goes Payne. He had it knocked away. It's loose. Pottsville comes up with it. Apaches have a 2-on-1. Stanley with a nice bounce pass across the paint to Landon Martin, who scores in transition.
The steal was started by McNeely.
Yep, started by McNeely. Ibarra steps in front of a pass for the steal. To Palmer. Carson, fade away. 8-footer. Count it.
Oh, man.
Palmer with 9. Apaches on a 6-0 run, and they lead at 38-30. This 2-2-1 zone trap has paid dividends for Pottsville. Ball up high, knocked away. Scramble for the loose ball. Martin trying to get there. A foul is going to be called on the battle for the loose ball. Foul is going to be on Clarksville. 38-30, an 8-point lead for Pottsville. That foul is on Clarksville's Luke Siebenmorgan. It is just his first. Pottsville with a 38-30 lead and the basketball with 5.5 left to go in the contest. Landon Stanley has it at the left wing, up top to Palmer. Ibarra, skip pass, that's much better. Stanley with a three ball, in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Braxton Payne. Payne will bring the ball up the floor. That's the best looking skip pass I've seen tonight by Pottsville.
It really was.
You make that pass like that and you get your guy open for a three-point shot too. That's the real plus for that. 20 on the shot clock for the Panthers as they work it around the perimeter of the Apache zone. Ibarra with good defense in the corner. Now to Sieben Morgan, right side, three ball, perfect. Boom.
He's got a great shot.
Yes, he does. That's his second three. Quick outlet pass into the front court and a foul called on the Panther defense. Good job by Pottsville's Landon Martin hustling up the floor.
He's looking to draw contact every time he gets down low.
Yes, he is. Good point, and he got it done that time. 2 free throws by Martin. He has 12 in the game. Make it 13. So as Landon Martin gets ready to shoot his second free throw, somebody told me that there's a football game Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
The 2 free throws give Pottsville a 40-33 lead. Who you got in that one?
Oh, Eagles. I'm not a Patrick Mahomes fan.
Okay, so we'll be on the opposite side of that one because I've been a Chiefs fan since I was about 6 or 7 years old when we moved to Missouri.
Well, best of luck to you. It's going to be a great game.
It's going to be a good game, yeah. It could be really high scoring, too. I guess these officials do not remember how to count to 5. Clarksville got the ball to the baseline, goes out of bounds. Clarksville will turn it over anyway, but it sure looked like the Panther offensive player was tied up for an awful long time on that right wing.
A little bit.
Oh, what do I know? 40-33, Pottsville with the lead. Nico Ibarra into the lane. Nice pass down low to McNeely. Wrapped it around to Stanley. That's a tough angle to make that pass. Tracked down by the Apaches. Carson Palmer got there to save the possession. Apaches still have 15 to shoot. In the corner, 3 ball is on the way by Stanley. That's no good. Rebound by Clarksville. Pottsville worked that into a good look. It just wouldn't go down. Sieben Morgan into the paint. Tried to get the ball to Davis on the left side. I believe the Panthers post player, Gage Reed, thought that was for him, but it was too hot for him to handle. Went out of bounds on the near sideline. It'll be Pottsville ball with a 7-point lead. And again, if my bracketology is correct, Pottsville will play the Wednesday 8 o'clock game at the district tournament. So we got the nightcap on Wednesday.
Nice.
Skip pass to the right side. 3 ball Stanley. Woo! Perfect. That's the way that skip pass is supposed to work. 43-33. And again, the Apaches lead by 10. And Ibarra has a steal. Ibarra one-on-one, but he's going to go to the bucket. Layup good. Nico Ibarra with quickness lays it in for his 5th point of the ball game. Pottsville on a 5-0 run, and Carson Palmer almost got a steal. Panthers get it inside. Layup is not there for Gage Reed. Shot on the rebound is good by the Panthers, and a foul called on Pottsville, and Clarksville with a chance for a 3-point play. Gage Reed stayed with it even after he missed it and put it back. Foul is on Landon McNeely, his first. Reed's free throw rattles around. McNeely there for the rebound. Had to battle for that loose ball, but came up with it. Got it to Ibarra. Sends it up the floor to Palmer. Palmer to the baseline. 8-footer is no good. Rebound attempted to be saved in by Stanley. It went out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touch by Clarksville, which is incorrect, but we're going to have the ball nonetheless. Pretty sure Landon Stanley was the last person to touch that ball as it was going out of play.
Pretty sure.
Cole Lindsey checks into the game for Clarksville. So the Apaches catch a break there. 34 on the shot clock. Comes into Stanley to Martin. Into the corner, Palmer. 3. Got it. Carson Palmer with the long 3. And Pottsville wants a timeout after the made triple. 2:42 to go in the third. Pottsville 48, Clarksville 35. We're back after this 1-minute timeout on the Apache Sports Network.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
At a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Back to school, yard work, football practice. Don't forget to pay these bills. The schedule is so full, there's no time for a hiccup. Time is of the essence. At D3 Auto, we make the car buying process fast and easy. D3Autosales.com. Follow us on Facebook.
I've got having fun watching the Apache cheerleading crew dancing to MC Hammer's Can't Touch This. Were any of them even born when this song came out? Let's see, I was in college. So that would have been in the 90s somewhere, 92, 93 maybe?
These young ladies were born in 2004 at the earliest.
But they seem to know the song. Well, that's one of those that shows up all the time.
Yeah.
Can't touch this. Where's my parachute pants?
Oh, man, that's funny.
48-35, I should say. Pottsville with the lead. Panther ball with 2.5 to go in the third. Martinez gets it to Payne to break the press. Payne through the lane, left it short. Reed got a handle on it, goes out of bounds on the baseline. Reed wasn't the last to touch that? I guess not.
Makeup. It's a makeup call.
The Clarksville ball on the left baseline. Martinez on the set piece, got it inside. McNeely partially blocked that shot, and Pottsville came up with it. Outlet to Palmer. Carson just hit a three a moment ago. Gives it back to Martin. Martin and Palmer playing catch. Now they let Ibarra into the game. Left side, long three is going to come up short. Stanley left it short. Offensive rebound, Martin went underneath the basket, used the backboard to screen off Gage, and then scores. Landon Martin with the two from down low. Clarksville, Braxton Payne on the left sideline. He is guarded by Stanley. Payne to the bucket, missed it. Rebound McNeely. That's got to be about 10 for him, doesn't it?
Close.
Pretty close anyway, I would think. Pottsville with it in the front court. Landon Martin walked with the ball. So it'll be Clarksville ball with 1:42 to go in the third. Pottsville has opened up a 15-point lead, 50-35. Pottsville has gone to the 2-2-1 zone trap again, and Pottsville has made this work very, very well. That should have been a backcourt violation, I thought. Did Clarksville not get that ball in the front court?
No, Nico touched it.
I guess. Long shot is no good. Rebounded by Landon Stanley. Up the floor to the right side. Palmer, top of the circle. Three, count it. Landon Stanley with his second three-pointer of the quarter. And Pottsville's lead is 53-35 with 1:09 to go. Quarter number 3. We still have a whole fresh quarter to play. Gage Reed at the high post, powers in, went around McNeely, but good defense by Landon. Shot is no good. Rebound Pottsville. McNeely hustling down the floor, got the ball. He'll take it to the bucket on Reed and draw the foul on Clarksville. Pretty good battle on the inside between the two big men.
Yeah, they're fighting hard down there, both Gage and McNeely.
That foul is on Gage Reed. It is his second team foul, number 3. Landon McNeely at the line. His free throw is no good. He'll have a second. 53-35, Pottsville. McNeely's second free throw in and out, no good. Rebound, Panthers with 48 seconds. About a 13-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Braxton Payne on the left side, dribbled through a double team, picked up the dribble in the lane, sent it to the right side. Davis for 3, hit the front of the rim, and it wouldn't go. Rebound goes out of bounds. The shooter the last to touch it. It'll be Pottsville ball. 34 and 9/10 remaining in the quarter, which means the shot clock is off. Hello, Miss Mowdy. As she goes by in front of the broadcast position, I work with her at the Pottsville middle grades. Her daughter plays very well for the Lady Apaches. Pottsville's going to wait on one shot, 53-35. The Apaches lead it. Panthers in a zone, a 2-3 zone. 10 seconds to go. Pottsville should start running the offense now. Ibarra does, takes it right off a Palmer screen, down low to McNeely. Back out, Ibarra, step back 3. Got it! Nico Ibarra with a step back 3 to beat the buzzer, And after 3, Pottsville 56, Clarksville 35. Back in a minute on the Arkansas Sports Network.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
To begin in the fourth quarter, Pottsville leading the Clarksville Panthers 56-35. Here's a stat that Coach Hill will like. His defense held Clarksville to 5 points that entire quarter. 5. Pottsville outscored the Panthers 24-5 in that quarter and lead at 56-35. And Pottsville has the ball to begin quarter number 4. Ibarra from the left side, skip pass to the right. 3 ball is going to be offline by Stanley. Offensive rebound by Pottsville, taken away by Reed. Good work down low for the big man of Clarksville. Panthers have it in the front court. Martinez on the baseline. Dribbles it out of bounds on the baseline. Solid defense by Nico Ibarra creates the turnover. Philip Taylor Jr. for the Panthers checks into the game, replacing Cole Lindsey. 56-35. Pottsville by 21. Panthers playing a zone. It's a 2-3 zone. They've showed a couple of different zones tonight and have played some man-to-man as well. Ibarra surveying things. Pottsville can take their time. They have a 21-point lead, 15 on the shot clock. We've played about a minute of quarter number 4. 10 on the shot clock. Stanley at the elbow to Palmer in the corner. 6 to shoot. Ibarra left wing. He'll rise up for 3. Missed it. Rebound down low by who? McNeely, of course. Top of the circle, Ibarra to the right. 3 ball by Pottsville is no good by Landon Stanley. Panther rebound down low, but Pottsville took a lot of time off the clock. Lob pass to the left side. Now on the baseline. Inside Reed. Reed ball handling down low. Got himself open but missed the shot. McNeely with the rebound. Had it poked away from behind, though. That still counts as a rebound. On the baseline, pull-up jumper is no good. Opposite side rebound, Stanley. Shot from the right. Stanley there on the left to clear it. He'll send it up the floor to Palmer. Ibarra now up high. Braxton Payne picks him up. The right side, a wing 3 won't go for Martin. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball.
I know Lennon McNeely, his dad is tickled 10 shades with his performance tonight.
Yeah, well, as well he should be. He has played very strongly. Jeremiah East stepped back in for Clarksville. And again, I apologize. The stat sheet I keep does not have a spot for rebounds, but I'm certain McNeely's in double figures rebounding.
Has to be.
Panthers throw the ball away as they got out of sync in transition. Gage Reed on the baseline had already given up the position to go across the lane to set a screen, and the ball was intended for where he was, and it went out of bounds. It will be Pottsville ball. Ibarra into the front court. Angles right around East step. On the baseline to McNeely. Up top, Carson Palmer. We got to develop a shot for Landon.
Yep.
But he rebounds so well and plays defense so strongly. You just like having him on the floor. Landon Stanley, ball handling. Get it down low to McNeely. Back outside to Martin. Martin drives into the lane. Has his shot blocked. Palmer came up with it, but the shot clock violation went off first.
There's only one player in the NBA like McNeely, and that's Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. Now, Landon may have a few fewer tattoos.
Yeah, just a few.
56-35, Pottsville with the lead. Jeremiah East step ball handling. Went into a double team, sent it across the lane, and it goes out of bounds. Good defense by Pottsville on the quick switch to prevent Philip Taylor from shooting. I think McNeely also has a couple of dozen fewer earrings, too.
Yeah, there's that.
56-35, Pottsville leading it. We have 5 minutes to go. Looks like the Pottsville Apaches are going to get a win in their final home game of the regular season.
Get in there.
Long three ball put up and no good by Landon Martin. Rebound, Clarksville. Suddenly neither team can buy a basket. We haven't had a field goal in this fourth quarter. And a traveling violation against Clarksville. You may have heard the reaction of the Clarksville crowd sitting behind us.
Yep, they're loud sometimes. That's okay. They're fans. Glad to have them.
Don't think that was an invitation to Waffle House.
It was not.
After the game. Well, let's get somebody on the scoreboard here in the fourth quarter. It's 56-35. It's 4:30 to go in the ball game. Pottsville's happy to trade possessions, though, with that big lead. Right side, wing three is perfect. There we go. All I had to do is ask, right?
Yeah. I'll take it.
That is Landon Stanley's fifth three-pointer of the ball game. 59-35, Pottsville with the advantage.
Oh.
Daly came in, tried to get in front of that pass, and picks up the foul.
Yeah, he smashed Gage there pretty hard.
He got his money's worth on the foul, no doubt about that. I show that as 4, but I'm not certain. Yep. That is. Team foul number 4. Clarksville will put it in play with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Now, I don't mind the reset there. Left side, E-step for 3, out of the wing. Perfect. Ibarra was closing fast, but E-step knocked it down nonetheless. So both teams have a 3 in the fourth quarter, and we're halfway done with it. Pottsville's happy with that. They'll be happy to trade baskets till the clock expires. Pass into the lane to Palmer. Got it back out of traffic to the left baseline. Boy, I could hear skin all the way up here, and finally the whistle does blow.
A little bit, yeah.
That's pretty bad. I could hear the skin contact up here, and I've got headphones on. And nice headphones.
They do pick up pretty good.
Yeah, and they do a good job of blocking out noise. Foul is on Gage Reed, his third. Team foul number 4 on the Panthers. Landon Stanley with a high lob to Ibarra. Nico to the elbow, outside to Palmer. Palmer gets to within 8. Running jump shot is good. Carson Palmer with the 2-pointer. His 14th point of the game. Wonder if that's a career high for him. Jeremiah E-step with it on the left side. Ball handling. Palmer cuts him off defensively. The bounce pass out of reach of Caden Martinez. It'll be Pottsville ball. 61-38. Pottsville with the lead. Well, this guy behind us to our left is an expert. He knows all about officiating, knows all about how the Panthers should be subbing.
Yep.
Ball into the paint for Stanley. He gets tied up down low. Alternating possession error will give the ball to Clarksville. Hayden Clark, a senior, will check into the ball game, as will David Gregory, number 24. I don't know if this is Clarksville throwing in the towel. Yeah, I think it is. Grayson Freeman, a junior, will check into the ball game for the Panthers.
The Clarksville coach is staring in the stands behind us.
Well, I think I know who he's staring at, too.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. 3 minutes to go in the game. Pottsville leads at 61-38. I believe that was kind of the mea culpa by the Panthers. They'll have it on the right side. Now to the baseline to Clark. Top of the circle. Playing catch is Gregory. Into the lane it comes for Taylor. Top of the circle, 3 ball is good. Grayson Freeman right off the bench and right into the score sheet with a 3-pointer. Ibarra into the front court. 61-41, Pottsville by 20. Clarksville with a good hustle play by E-step, but he couldn't save the ball in. And I think we're going to get Coach Hill clearing the bench here fairly soon. I believe Pottsville has this game pretty well in hand, 61-41. Pottsville has number 4, Jason Asner, into the ball game. Also into the game is number 5, Landon Williams.
Eli Mason just missed one.
Pass into the lane. Stolen away. Also in for Pottsville, Eli Nason, as we have 2 minutes 13 remaining to play. Just looking for the final, Pottsville 61, Clarksville 41. And again, if my bracket is correct, Pottsville will play their next game Wednesday at 8 o'clock in the district tournament. They will go in as the 4 seed. So the men will have to win a game to qualify for the regional tournament. The ladies do not. They have already qualified as they go in as the 2 seed. 61-41, the lead belongs to the Pottsville Apaches. Right side, 3 ball, no. Rebound, Clarksville. We're under 2 minutes to play. Ball comes into the front court on the left side for the Panthers. Lots of folks heading for the aisle. Left side, E-step for 3, no good. Ibarra with a rebound for the Apaches. A minute and a half to go. And Coach Hill's getting everybody up on the bench. He's going to let his seniors get one more round of applause from the home crowd at a regular season game. 15-foot jump shot, perfect. Jason Asner knocks down the jumper from just inside the free throw line. 63-41, the Apaches with the lead. Long 3 is good nonetheless.
All right.
I believe that was Grayson Freeman that hit that 3. We have a timeout for substitutions. And the Apache crowd giving a nice round of applause for the seniors coming to the bench. Austin James, number 34, checks into the ball game. Nate Maggard back out onto the floor. They've got Maggard at the point. Why not? James on the right side. Corner 3 for the Apaches is going to come up short. Eli Nason just missed that one. Panther ball on the battle for the rebound. Foul is on Pottsville. Foul is on Austin James. It is his first. Team foul number 5, and we're under a minute to go. 63-44, Pottsville leading the Panthers. Kind of thought Pottsville had a pretty good chance of winning this game. I didn't know it was going to be quite this wide a margin.
Nope. Happy it is, though.
Yep. So both the men and ladies teams will have a chance to rest a little bit before they get to the district tournament. That tournament actually tips off on Monday here in Pottsville. I think the Clarksville Panthers men's team will be back here for that game. Now the Apaches will get some more bench players into the ball game. Will Sutterfield, number 13, on the floor. Number 1, Evan Fugate back in. Replacing Jason Asner and Nate Maggard, 2 seniors coming to the bench. So a nice round of applause. 63-44, Pottsville with the lead. 20 seconds to go. 3 ball is good! Out of the corner, Eli Nason with the 3. Nason knocks down the long tray. He'll remember that. Pottsville with a steal. Evan Fugate with a run out. Left-handed layup is good. Evan Fugate in the score sheet. 68-44. Pottsville is your final score. The Apaches lead it wire to wire. Win it 68-44. We'll come back and wrap it up after this 1-minute timeout on the Arkansas Sports Network.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Apaches win 68-44 in the men's game behind 19 from Landon Stanley. Landon Martin had 16. Carson Palmer had 14. And it looks like Landon McNeely had 712 rebounds. He did have a bunch. Pottsville with the win will go into the district tournament as the 4 seed on the men's side. That game will be here in Pottsville. It'll be the Wednesday night cap, which should tip off somewhere right around 8 o'clock. We will have that game for you. Feel like coming out and doing that?
Oh, yeah. Going to be a great time, Steve. I'm ready for it.
I think that'll be fun. Earlier, the ladies win it, 64-39. That coupled with a Dardanelle loss means the Apache ladies will go in as the 2 seed. They'll play Friday at 6:40. So the ladies have already clinched a berth in the regional tournament. The men have to win a game to get there in the regional event. We'll have those games for you again here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Great job tonight, sir.
Man, it's a fun time. Glad Pottsville came out with 2 big wins here against Clarksville. Big wins, both boys and girls. Glad to see it. Looked like it was a great time, Steve.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm Stephen Glenn. Thanks for your time this time. Till next time. So long, everybody.